Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how I made my custom tuck boxes with the Betckey full sheet label sticker paper. Stay tuned until the end of the video for the full tutorial on how I made the tuck boxes in the Cricut design space and all the dimensions and everything like that. So, Betckey is a leading supplier for compatible direct thermal labels. They are committed to providing global customers with the best quality products, competitive price, and outstanding services. Their store has been on Amazon for 10 years, ranking first in the United States, Canada, and Western Europe, with 100% positive ratings. Their website is betckey.com, which is ranked first in the world for labels. I truly love this sticker paper. I've been buying this sticker paper since I've started my business. So when Betckey reached out to me, it was such a coincidence. I was so excited. The sticker paper is easy to use. The labels remove quickly and easily from the backing sheet without any tears or rips. The feel of the paper is like regular printer paper, so you can easily write on it or draw on it as if it was a regular piece of paper. The quality is excellent and the printing does not come out blurry or faded or smudgy. The packaging is very nice and it really prevents the papers from being bent or ripped. And it is also eco-friendly. As for printing, this paper is jam-free and works for inkjet and laser printers. The sticker paper is ideal for shipping labels, mailing labels, address labels, and also perfect for DIY sticker sheets, custom cut stickers, paper stickers, and more. And not to mention, the price is very affordable. So if you guys are interested in this paper and you want to give it a try, or you want to follow along the tutorial with the exact supplies that I use, which is the Betckey sticker paper, you can use our discount code, which is HBPA-15, via the link in the description to save up to 15% off on your sticker paper pack. All the links will be down below. By the way, each pack comes with 100 sticker sheets. Isn't that really nice? Like usually they come in like 50, like if you buy like other brands. This one gives you 100. I really love this sticker sheet and Betckey as a company. If you guys are looking for other things, they offer other products as well, such as like thermal labels and such, so make sure you check out their website or on Amazon. So guys, here I am using the Betckey sticker paper on a piece of chipboard. It is regular sized 8.5 by 11. The Betckey sticker paper is 8.5 by 11. And I wanted a very sturdy box, so I decided to use chipboard. So I am using the sticker paper to paste on the brown side of the chipboard, so that when I fold it, the white side of the chipboard will be the inside of the box. By the way, I'm making these tuck boxes for the air fresheners that I will be having for my market in September. I came up with an idea to have hanging air fresheners as well as vent clips. So I am making the tuck boxes to have like a 3-pack type of bundle type of sale, so that you get 2 vent clips as well as the hanging air freshener in the scent that you like. And yeah, I'm very excited to put it together, and I'll be showing you guys that when I do put it together. You can see there in the corner a little sneak peek of the vent clips that I'll be doing. Wink wink, hint hint. So here I am prepping it for the cutting machine, and I place it face down, so the white side up, the blank side up, because of the scoring lines. So the scoring lines, it's easier to fold when it's white side up. And before I forget, to do this project, you guys need a scoring pen for the Cricut machine, and you guys need a deep cut Cricut tool. You can use a regular cut Cricut tool. However, you're gonna have to cut the chipboard a few times on the highest setting you can possibly do for the machine for it to cut, and it will still not cut very well. You're still gonna have to use some scissors and stuff, because even with the deep cut tool, I still had to cut out some pieces. So just be prepared to use some scissors after if you do not have a deep cut tool. And I also recommend, if you don't have chipboard, use some real thick cardstock, because it also does make a very beautiful box with thick cardstock too. So you can still do this project with, you know, thick cardstock if you don't have chipboard. If you're using cardstock, then I would recommend printing your design on the cardstock rather than, you know, using sticker paper to put over the cardstock. Well, unless you want to make the cardstock a little bit thicker, that's also an idea. But you can just print directly onto the cardstock rather than doing the extra step that I did, because I'm using chipboard. And here is the finished result. The design is a little bit not centered, which I fixed later on. It was just a little bit of like putting on the sticker paper to the chipboard. It was just a little bit off, but not a problem. I later fixed it, and I just love this box. I love how it turned out, and I hope you guys love it too. The box is 5 inches by roughly 5 inches, and the depth of the box is 1 inch. Alright, thanks for watching up until this point. Let's get right into the tutorial. Jumping right into the tutorial, I've opened up my Cricut design space, and we're just going to grab a square from the shapes, and for this square we're going to make the width 4.5, unlock the ratio and make the length 8.9, and we're going to turn this into a score. Make sure you guys have a scoring pen for your Cricut machine. Then we're going to position this square at 1.75 by 0.85. Next, we're going to grab a cut line. I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees, and we're going to make the length 4.5, and we're going to position it at 1.75 by 0. Then we are going to get a line, rotate it 90 degrees, and the length is going to be 4.5. And then we're going to position this at 1.75 by 4.8, and then we're going to duplicate it, 1.75 for the X and 5.73 for the Y. Then we're going to duplicate this again, rotate it back to 0 degrees, Then position this at 0.875 and the Y at 5.75. Then we're going to change the length to 3.95. So we're going to duplicate this again and position this at 7.1 and the Y at 7.77. Next, we're going to duplicate this again and position at 1.75 for the X and 9.75 for the Y. And then we're going to change the height to 0.85. Duplicate and then change the positioning to 6.25 and the Y at 9.75. So with that, all of our score lines are done. Now we're going to make all of our cut lines, and we're going to start with duplicating our original rectangle. After you duplicate, you're going to want to turn it into a basic cut. All right, with the duplicated square or rectangle, we're going to position the X at 0 and the Y at 5.73. And then our width is going to be 8 and our height's going to be 4. So we're going to duplicate this shape now and position this shape at 0.45 and the Y at 4.8. The width is going to turn to 7.1 and the height is going to turn to 5.75, I think. Yep. And now we're going to duplicate this shape also, and we're going to position this at 1.74. Oh, sorry. I'm going to position this at the X at 0. No, sorry. 1.74 for the X and then 0 for the Y. Yeah. Then we're going to change the width to 4.5 and the height to 0.86. Then we're gonna duplicate this and position this at 0.92 and 0.84. Then the width stays the same. No, sorry. The width changes to 6.2 and the height to 4.1. So now we're going to select all of these shapes. And we're going to combine them and hit weld. Now it's all one shape. So finally, we're going to be doing the last little bit of cut lines to make this box foldable. So with dragging this shape behind all the score lines. Okay, so now we are going to bring in a cut line. So right now it's on scoring, so we're going to change that to basic cut. I'm going to rotate this 90 degrees and the X is going to be 0.41 and the Y is going to be 5.73 and the height is going to be 1.31. Oops. Let's change that back because it moved. 0.41
And then we're going to duplicate this. And we're going to position this at 6.25. The Y is going to be, oh yeah, the Y is going to be 5.37. We're going to duplicate this again. And the X is going to be 6.25. And the Y is going to be 9.73. I'm going to duplicate this one more time. And the X is going to be 0.41. And the Y, 9.73. So, now, I'm going to duplicate this again. I'm going to change this to 0.85 inches. And the positioning at X is going to be 0.93. And the Y is going to be 4.8. Duplicate again. And the X is going to be 6.27. And the Y, 4.8. So we're going to drag in a triangle. I use this particular triangle, the first one, not the second one, the stretched out triangle. After selecting the triangle, we're going to rotate the triangle 71.5 degrees, and the width is going to be 0.709. Let it be, locked in, the ratio. And the X is going to be 6.245 and 4.125. I'm going to duplicate this and flip vertically, and we're going to put this at 6.245 and 4.125. Oops, sorry. We're going to flip this vertically. The positioning is going to be 6.245. And the Y is going to be 0.837. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this, flip it horizontally now, and then change the X to 0.634 and 0.837. I'm going to duplicate this one more time and flip it vertically again. So now we're going to position the X at 0.634 and the Y at 4.125. So lastly, we're going to add a circle, and going to make the circle one by one, and we'll position this at 3.48, and the X, and the Y at 10.2 or 10 point, 10.1. Yeah, yes. So all of these random shapes, the 4 triangles plus the circle, we're going to select it with the welded shape, and we're going to combine and subtract. So that's the shape we have. We're going to drag it all the way down. And that is pretty much it, guys. I would just suggest you take a look. So I'm seeing that this is a little bit off. You can easily just, like, I'm adjusting the score line. Sorry, my measurements were a little bit off, but I'm just adjusting the score line, not the cut line. But just adjusting the score line is more safer than adjusting any cut lines. So I just dragged it up a little bit. If you want the exact position, it's 8.876. So the score lines are more forgiving than the cut lines. So that is that. And it looks good. So now we're going to hit save. And our box is done. I would always suggest testing it out before you commit to any designs or commit to anything. Hold on. This square right here, this one, or these ones, these parts that I highlighted in purple, these parts are actually not very necessary. You can actually get rid of these. However, if you do get rid of them, these ones here that I'm highlighting have to extend up just a little bit so it can match the width of this. But that is only if you want to save a bit of like area space for the entire file. It doesn't change the shape of the box. It doesn't change the it doesn't change the size of the box. It's just a double fold. So if you really do want to get rid of these these little, what do you call it? Them little something here, you can.
Lastly, these corners should slant inward so the box can close very well. Bye!